It got to a point where back in August, if I would have told you this team would not make the playoff, you would not believe me. So here in Orlando, it's fitting that they have the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. In 2019, Alabama had some unbelievable issues. Ripley's Believe It or Not is full of extremes, like the punt gun outlawed in the 1900s because 12 feet for a gun was considered too large. The extreme of that, the miniature pistol, 2 inches long, only weighs 1 ounce. And the firepower in there actually does fire real bullets. And this Alabama team was supposed to have tons of firepower going into the season in 2019, but injuries to 6 different starters on offense and defense. 49 total starts were missed throughout the year. And just to make it worse, Tua Tagovailoa became the first quarterback to ever get injured under Nick Saban. I want you to say hello to Robert Wadlow, born in 1918 to completely normal parents. By the time he died at age 22 in 1940, he was 8 feet, 11 inches tall, the tallest man in the world, 440 pounds. But here is the craziest part. His shoes, size 37 AA.
Back-to-back sacks. This one's Christian Barmore.
A mountain of a man, just like a mountain of a defense, but not this year. Believe it or not, 46 points for LSU, 48 for Auburn, both become the most points ever given up by Nick Saban. I'll tell you what, Alvino Perez could give you nightmares. This man could pop his eyes out of his socket at will. And among all the eye-popping stats that doomed Alabama this year, penalties may have been the worst. Do you realize that 7 penalties per game was by far the worst in the Nick Saban era? And the coup de grace of that, Auburn, end of the year, 13 penalties, the most ever in one game, and it knocked the Tide out of the national title race. Now, for those of you who believe in all this voodoo, here's your saving grace. The last time Alabama lost 2 games in one regular season was 2010. They came here to Orlando. They beat Michigan State 49-7, and Jack Sherry, by the way, won 2 straight national championships after it. How about that?